Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equities Story. I'm with the great man, the Wolfie, and this is just a general share advice and not personal advice. And Wolfie, the Americans are out of the World Cup.
Oh, everyone's falling down like flies at the moment in the Women's World Cup, isn't it?
Well, I know. I mean, I think they were the favourites and the past champions, and the Swedes beat them in an incredible penalty shootout. I mean, the men's game doesn't. The men's game doesn't even give that sort of drama. And I mean, the girl saved. Did you see she saved the penalty, but it still went behind the line? And I mean, it's like, I think it's like it's more exciting because you don't always know what those girls are going to do, especially when they take a penalty. Like sometimes it's going to go in the corner, but then a few times, it was a good conversion, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, it's a game of inches, David, even centimeters, even millimeters. So, if the technology was back in 1966, England probably would have lost the World Cup.
They've actually taken that technology and they put it on that goal, and that was the goal.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
they didn't have the cameras in the right spot.
No, they can do it, and they've shown that it actually went over the line, so that was all sorted out. So
only the English saying that.
What?
Only the English saying that.
No, it's video evidence.
Yeah. Are the Germans happy with that verdict?
They'll never be happy, mate. They weren't happy about a lot of things.
Anyway, look, it's fascinating. So tonight we've got Matilda, so I'm going to be watching that tonight and obviously cheering for them. But it's a great World Cup, I have to say. I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah, no, it is good. It's excellent. But I might just I will show you that video one day.
No, I don't need to see that.
All right, now listen, let's talk about stocks.
Yes.
So Wolfie, aristocrat, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's put as a hot stock. I mean, the market's not easy at the moment, but I thought the price action was superb last week. Mm-hmm. And what I liked about it particularly is that here we have, remember what we often say, the fourth time it'll break through. So 4 times it comes up and tests that $40, then it breaks through, and it doesn't just break through, it breaks through with some interest. Mm-hmm. And I think helped by the fact you've got Macquarie Bank putting a $46 target price on it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, a little bit simple, but I think not sort of the exciting micro caps that we often put on as hot stock, but I think a nice trade with, and you've got 2 nice little stop losses. You can go really tight just under that 40.
Dave, you always say to me, sorry about that. You always say to me, it's not about excitement, it's about we're in the business of making money.
Precisely. And
I don't care if I'm trading a hot stock is aristocrat or it's something else, I'm in.
Yeah, no, it looks great. So that's why it was a hot stock. Again, good story, but I think what really got me into that, we know Aristocrat's a good story, but what really took me over the line with that story, Wolf, was just such a good chart. And we had a number of charts that look very, very good. And ASG, I think that dividend stock looked very, very good. CPV is already up 11%. I think it was up 12%. Mm-hmm. That is very, very interesting. And I know we don't really follow the story, but your big mate Claude does, and he's got a I think he's got a buy on this on his website, hasn't he?
I don't know, to be honest. That's a good question. Has he got a buy or not? It doesn't have any revenues at the moment, so I'm for me, maybe personally, I'm just a little bit too early for me. Yeah. It sounds like an interesting story because it's in that building, glazing, producing energy side of things, which is quite interesting. So definitely you can call it a tech stock in a way, but a little bit early for me fundamentally.
Sort of another. Obviously, we only had one buy signal that was 88, and just I think it's possibly a nice little trade up to that $10. Yep. MAP was again looking good, and that's up 9%. So that momentum continuing absolutely beautifully, Wolf.
Oh, no news. So again, I can't give you an answer why it's going up because I had a look at it. Remember I looked at it on Friday because we thought, what's going on here? Nothing.
And funny enough, one of your old favorites, and this one hasn't gone yet, so maybe still opportunity. And But that price action, again, the last 3 weeks, it's been very, very surprisingly positive. So, that's what we want to do, buy things going up, and it looks great. Obviously, EOS, hot stock, I think, still holding in there, looking very, very good. I think this is still marching its way slowly up. NXL, still, for me, the price action absolutely fine. Funny enough, one of the old favorite FCL, which were trending at the moment, targeting that $3. Again, last week's price action was superb. Another little one that I know you looked at this one, this little Maxi MXI. I think there's a good chance this is on the way to that $3. Lovely looking chart, lovely, and how you like that nice swinging pattern, Wolf. This is actually swinging absolutely beautifully. So, we had a few others. BRG still working its way up. BDM, a hot stock a few weeks ago, working its way up absolutely beautifully, up at 25. And what you like about this one, just the way it's starting to cup quite nicely, moving up. And IGL, again, we talked about this, a good little breakout. It's a great little dividend play, and been a little bit wonky recently, but you know what, back above trend, and we've actually kept this one up because this has been a dividend paying stock. We've been playing it on the monthly, and the monthly hasn't let us down. And actually, Wolf, that monthly chart on IGL is raising a few eyebrows. So I'm really interested to see how this company reports, and fingers crossed it can have a decent announcement next week.
Yeah.
Wolf, I just want to say one thing which is really important. When these stories go against you and we say sell, listen to us, because look at things like SQ2. We said get out of it. It's a bad announcement. Sell it, and look, down another 10%, right? You can see that with a number of stories, even Mesoblast, right? If things are not going for you.
FTNT, Dave, what's going on? 25%.
FTNT.
Are these companies like gone to bust all of a sudden?
Yeah, I know, but the point, you
got to get out. You just got to get out. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, it's just horrendous, right? So, you can see that the market is as much as these stocks will go to ridiculous highs, Wolf, they also get sold off pretty aggressively, and sometimes it can take a year or a year and a half to recover.
Yes.
So yeah, listen, just interesting. So I think a few ideas we've gone through there. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Interesting. We're talking about MRZ, possibly a bit lithium, and I think they're raising money to explore more lithium deposits around where they're at, Wolf. Yeah, listen, if nickel's not working, go lithium. It's always
whatever is hot.
Whatever's hot.
That's the usual fallback if nothing's working for you, I suppose. Go to where there may be some money happening.
All right, Wolf. So I thought that was great. And again, I absolutely love the Wolf's weekly wrap. And quite rightly, Wolf, you picked out that auto sports with a really strong little 7.25% fully grossed up dividend, and a good looking chart, and superb. You talked about Azure Minerals. I have it of it's a very positive stock. I'm leaving these sort of high flying stories off Einstein because they are difficult to trade. I'll leave those up to the professional traders to trade them on those 60-minute and day charts.
Yeah.
But
it's still going up today.
Yeah, still going up, and
still going.
But if you're going to trade these things, really tight stop, and you're in the CTM, but really using aggressive short-term charts. Yeah. You've had enough. Hasta la vista, LAU. Let's have a look. Your feeling was to take a profit on that.
Yeah.
And
I'm proved correct.
And you proved correct because
it's going down.
Double top, it's going up. Yeah, so absolutely perfect, right? 88. There's the buy signal. Nice little chart of the week. Obviously, Mesoblast, real dog of the week. There's no question about it. ResMed, can we try again? Well, not with the CTM, but I know what you're saying. It's most probably a little bit overblown, overly sold. And Nick Scally, certainly not killing the pig this week. But let's have a look at Nick Scally and see what they're doing, because you're seeing quite a few of these sort of retail plays, Wolf, to start doing a little bit better. And And you can see again, just edging up quite nicely, can't you?
Mm.
And best idea of the week, IGL. So, solid story, solid dividend paying stock. And it's funny, Wolf, we both went for, I think, you went for IGL, I went for Aristocrat. We've both gone a little bit more conservative this week. And I think possibly both of us subconsciously just getting a little bit, understanding the market's just getting a little bit harder.
I don't know what you're talking about. I went for IGL, which is like the, incredible hot growth story. Come on, Dave. It's going about 10%.
Yeah, but with a nice big
dividend. I'm just kidding. It's boring.
Boring, but a nice big dividend.
I love the chart. You know me, I'm a sucker for swinging charts like this. And when it gets a nice strong push, not just getting over the bloody blue line, right? When it's a nice strong push over the blue line, I'm interested. And especially since we actually liked the story a few weeks back until it went below that blue line. So whenever I see an opportunity to get back into a story that I like, why not for a trade? Why not?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm very pleased to see the sort of stock ideas and recommendations are the thumbs starting to move, and great to see a lot of them will hitting, record yearly highs. They've got Aristocrat already, ASG, CPV, and some big moves. So Einstein's and Wolfie's weekly wrap doing its thing.
Yeah.
But Wolf, I apologize. I looked through market index. I found very, very little today, but you did find a few stories to have a look at. EHE, takeover offer.
Yep.
Do you think that's it, Wolf? Or
yeah, I think so. I think well, when I say I think so, there could be someone else coming in, but at least the management has agreed to this, right? So they're happy with the price they got. So it's about if anyone wants to trump Bain Capital. So that's the only thing here. So, if I was in this, I don't know what I'd do, to be honest. I'd probably go, okay, well, I've made some money. I'm moving on.
All right.
That's what I'd do here. But at the end of the day, it's your choice what you're going to do with the money here. Technically speaking, you can't say anything because it's a takeover offer. So really the chart does not matter much with that takeover offer.
Right. Okay. Now AW1, what's going on there? Because this is a extremely strong looking.
Yeah. So this has been mentioned a few times around the traps on Stockhead. I think on Livewire once. That is at Copper Discovery in Canada, and I think they also got some assets in the US. But it's the Canadian assets that have been drilling quite recently that really possibly looking the best so far. Hence, there's a little bit of interest in the story, and they're talking about this could be quite big. So, we're always looking for a copper story, always interested to see what's trending, what could be the next thing. So definitely on my watch list, AW1, and so is CNB, the next one down.
All right, so two little copper plays. All right. Anyway, we put some trading ideas there, Wolf. Wolfie, I just want to end up on just one little thing, just to put this. No, I think you need.
So instead of concentrating on what we're talking about, you've been all this morning trying to find me.
Right. Okay. There you go. Right. Just so Gunter needs to see this. There's Gold Line Technology, 1966 World Cup, and Bull is over the line. How good? Just, but over the line. How good is that?
How did you manage to get that?
Because it's on YouTube. So YouTube 1966 World Cup Gold Line Technology.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah. All right. There you go. I know. I just want to say that because I don't want the Germans keep going on about that, right? Especially Gunter.
Oh, anyway, okay. Can't change the history anyway, so that's all right. Doesn't matter what you provide.
You can change history. Rambo did. According to the Americans, Rambo won Vietnam. All right.
Don't say that.
All right. Thanks, Wolfie.
Okay.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
See you, mate. Take care. Bye.